All my friends that I draft with love Commander, and I don't really like it. What's wrong with me? You're probably pretty spiky, Tron. I just... little spoiler for you, that Card Kingdom is working on a video to honor the Commander release, and I spoke about Commander for that video. I don't know what I'll appear in and whatever, but basically, I don't seek out Commander, but I will play it. And my advice to people, to Card Kingdom, and my advice to you is, if you're like me, mostly you want to be drafting and doing other things, but sometimes your Commander friends want you to play. First things, play somebody else's deck and have fun trying to figure it out. One thing I like to do in Commander is borrow a deck of yours and then play it without even looking. Just shuffle it up and go and see if I can figure out what the deck is trying to do without even seeing what's inside of it. That's fun. But a mental shift is really required of a Spike sitting down for Commander. So the mental shift I recommend for you, Tron, and the one that I do for myself, is to shift your goalposts. When you sit down with Commander, your goal is not to win. Your goal is to make people laugh, make people go, whoa, and make people happy. You know, compliment the cool foils. Compliment the sweet play. Have, you know, just shift what the evening or the moment is about. It's not about winning that game. It's about the crazy Rube Goldberg engine machine that is Magic, right? And enjoy the social. That's all, you know, have conversations, enjoy the social, marvel at the history of Magic, and be really delightful about your comments and about what's going on, and just try to have fun with it that way. One here, I'll show you. I haven't finished it yet, but also here's the other. If you're a Spike who doesn't really like Commander and you're trying to find a way to engage with it to satisfy your friend's desire to play it, and you want to build your own Commander deck, here's what I'm doing, what I recommend. I'm building a red-blue Commander deck, and I don't even have the Commander figured out because it doesn't matter. The way I approached building this deck was to search the card search engines for any card that said each creature, each opponent, or each player. And so, for example, I found Sunken Hope. Sunken Hope says, enchantment. At the beginning of each player's upkeep, that player returns a creature he or she controls to its owner's hand. Or Gate to Ether is in the deck. 6-mana artifact. At the beginning of each player's upkeep, that player reveals the top card of his or her library. If it's an artifact, creature, enchantment, or land card, that player may put it into play. Right? So, well, it's not even necessarily fun for everyone, Brian. What I do, my goal here is just to mess with the environment. And this helps me get away from my spiky mentality of trying to win. Then my mentality when playing this deck becomes, how many people can I mess with? How many cards can I play that make people either go, sweet, or ah, and maybe some players are trying to save me because I have something out that's helping them. Maybe some other player wants to kill me because I have something out that's hurting them. But yeah, I just go for chaos. So build a chaos deck and make your goal to cause ridiculous things to happen. Or like, I know I've got like illicit auction. So like, be the player that plays illicit auction. Here's illicit auction. Let me read that for you. Or you can bring it up on screen. Illicit auction says, choose target creature. Each player may bid life for control of that creature. You begin the bidding with a high bid of 0. So anyway, like run an illicit auction and have people bid for somebody else's awesome creature. You know, there's just a lot of fun things you can do once you let go of winning as your primary goal for the format. So that's my spiel on Commander.